G'day you legends, Bushman Mick here. For almost a decade now I've been on this journey, exploring the land, learning the plants, the rivers, the ocean, how to eat, how to survive. I'm self-guided. I listen only to myself, to my spirit. This has become my way of life. Join me for the ride. Time has come to find some bush tucker. Let's do it. So down here is a swampy area full of palms, and then in front of me it's all woodland, eucalypts and open forest. So I think if I want to find some bush tucker I need to go down here. There is food here, but it's not in season, and some of it is protected as well, like the northern cabbage tree palms. This palm right here, you can eat the heart of it, but it destroys the tree. I feel drawn to this area. Maybe I'll find something interesting. It's dry and dusty up on the road. As soon as I come down here, it's like a rainforest. No way. That was the Ulysses butterfly. All the way out here. There's a lot of life in here. It's amazing. There's a little track here. Looks like a little animal track. I'm going to follow it. I'm quite sure we can find some bush tucker amongst all these different species here. The fact that there is an animal trail along here tells me that the animals come down here for one reason or another. Usually for water or food. These tracks are usually made by the pigs, kangaroos, dingoes. No way. Looks like we got ourselves some bush tucker. Of course. This little yellowy orangey little fruit here is called a nonda plum. It grows on a tree out on coastal and inland ridges that grows to about 25 meters tall. So to actually find where this came from, we must look up, all the way up here. About 6-7 meters above me, I can see a whole lot of these beautiful little plums hanging off this beautiful tree. It's got quite a rough kind of bark, not too dissimilar from a corkwood tree. In fact, the bark is just like a cork as well. Dry season fruit, which means that they're in season right about now. Oh yeah, there's another one. That one's dried out a little bit. Oh wow, there's another one right there. Yeah, oh, there's one here as well. And I know in the old days, the indigenous used to collect them, dry them out, and then keep them in long storage in the wet season for when they didn't have as much food. So essentially, it was a survival food that could be kept for long periods of time, as long as it was kept dry. Plummy plum plums, give me all the plums, Jerry. I know you're here hiding somewhere. I will find you, and once I find you, I will eat you. We got the plums. And in the canopy, I can also see some fruit, which has stayed on there probably a bit too long, and they've dried out and turned brown. The bush has provided, once again, win to the people. That has absolutely just made my day. Such a good feeling to come out and discover another bush tucker, one that I've never eaten before. I'm gonna take them back with me, and we'll dig into them a bit later on. Gypsy van, gypsy van, gypsy van. Let's rock and roll. Time to head to the ocean. I really need to catch some fish. I can't just survive on a couple little plums. I can hear a loud squeaking coming from one of my back wheels. I should check it ASAP. My van is my home. And as soon as I hear something going wrong, a squeaking or something doesn't feel right, find a bit of shade, a bit of flat ground, and try to diagnose it before something really goes wrong and I get stuck. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's wheel bearing. I think it's something to do with the brakes and maybe a bit of dirt, dust, or something's been lodged in there. Either way, I'm gonna pull over. I don't like to rely on mechanics in the outback. The mechanics aren't exactly the most reliable, especially when it comes to Mitsubishi Delicas. So I try to do absolutely everything by myself because I know it's been done properly and I save a lot of money as well. Plus, if something goes wrong in the outback, at least I have the knowledge to repair it myself or do a bush repair. It's just started raining a little bit. Oh, got a bit of thunder, bit of a build-up weather's happening at the moment. That's right. Let's try that bush tuck while we're waiting. I think this will pass over pretty quick. Get a bit more light in here. Open up these bad boys. And my table. Beautiful. Chop board. Got a knife. And the bush tucker. These ones look pretty good. All right, you Garys. Let's try just dissecting it first. There we go. So there's a seed on the inside, as you'd imagine. Just like most fruits. Just eat it with the skin on. No problem. Doesn't taste like much. It's not sweet or anything. I thought it would be sweeter. It's very savoury. Very savoury. I know the indigenous would actually crush it all up, like pound it with a rock and make a paste and then dry that out and then wrap that up and keep it in long storage. I think it's stopped raining. Let's get the tools out. Step one, let's get one wheel off the ground. Ground mat, jack, axle stand, and one drill, one battery, some blocks of wood. Crack these so they're not too tight. Let's get this thing up. All right, ready to start lifting. All right, you Garys, we're under the delica. Wood block under the jack, axle stand for safety reasons. Yes, it has already saved my life at least once. Are we off the ground, Gary? I think we're off the ground now. Okay, coming back down. I'll keep the jack there as well. Two is always better than one. One wheel is chocked up for safety reasons. In neutral, parking brake off. Good, it hasn't moved. That is a good sign. Left, right, absolutely no movement. Absolutely no movement either. That's a very good sign. I'm saying wheel bearings are still good. Why is that wheel not turning? The drive shaft is moving. It's not in neutral. Good on Mick, you had it in full drive, of course. Anyway, here we go. It's spinning and it's noisy. I don't think it's anything serious. Wheel is coming off, Gary. See, I was one of those kids that always took their toys apart to see how they worked. And really a car is just a big toy that you can take apart and put back together. Never trust a jack. I don't really trust this jack stand either. I got it from an op shop, cost me $7 for the pair. Oh, ta-da! What are we looking at, Gary? The disc is nicely worn. They're very beautiful. The outer pad has got plenty. The inner pad looks like it is completely worn down. Could be the wear sensor that we are hearing. The pad has a little bit of metal on there to let you know when it's all the way worn down. Also, that little bit of metal there is touching on there. Yeah, I'm going to bend that back first and then we'll check the brakes. I think we need one of these. Sounds like it's coming from the inner brake pad. I don't think it's that metal, but we will fix it as well. Let's get this bad boy on. We'll find out. Well, it's not stuck because I wouldn't be able to turn it by hand otherwise. Keep on turning, keep on turning. Well, there's the bottom pin. Definitely needs to be greased up. Right, you mad dogs. Open sesame. Open sesame. Open sesame. Yeah, don't break anything. Okay. Voila. There's that little doovie whacker. There's the problem. Completely wore down on the inner pad. At least it's even wear. The disc is mint. Whoever did this last did a really good job. Oh yeah, that was me. All right, now the real test. Have we fixed the sound? I would say we fixed the sound. It's just a brake pad. Now, how are we gonna fix it? You can't go putting that old pad back in, Mick, can ya? No, you cannot. Well, technically I could if I really needed to. So the sound was coming from this little piece of metal here, which is really, it's a wear indicator to let you know that your pads are low so that you don't lose all your pad and then destroy your disc and have no braking or very, very bad braking. First things first, I just checked my spare parts department. Now we must go in to the spare parts department. Ta-da! What do we got down here? We've got the spare parts department. Gary, yeah. Let's take that one with us. In this little ice cooler, ice bag, I've got a whole lot of spare parts, from sensors to hose clamps to bits of rubber and O-rings and seals and little filters. And even, lo and behold, you know, some Garys just drove past. And right here, you'll never believe what I got. You know, I'm good, yeah. Hey, some chicks just went past and they're like, are you all good? And I'm like, yeah. And now I thought, I should have said no. And then they would have stopped. Beautiful, I've got 3 spare brake pads. We are good. Old one and new one. And it's basically 100%. That's crazy. That's what I'd use to compress the piston, just a G-clamp and a socket. Piston's compressed, which is a good sign. It means that the piston hasn't seized up. Very good, very, very good. I carry a lot of greases, oils, lubricants, spares in here. I've got a whole lot of greases, from silicons to, you know, Loctites and brake lubricant, lithium free. Doesn't degrade any of the rubbers in that. Top pin, go put a whole lot of grease on it. Make sure it's sliding nicely, because for it to be wearing unevenly, it's probably because the grease is worn off or whatever. All right, so that one's really nice and greased up now. Look at that, as greasy as. Bit of grease on the end of the paddies and on the back where the piston goes as well. Helps with any squeaking. And the other pin, grease it up, chuck it in. Beautiful, and it's sliding in and out nice and easily, the way it should. Job done. Put it back together. Let's head to the beach. This old pad, I'm gonna chuck it in with my spares, because in an emergency, if you really had no pad at all, this would get me out of trouble. It still works. Now the fun part, putting everything back away where it belongs so that I can function in my very small space. Everything has a spot, that way life is not an absolute drama when things go wrong, or when you're doing repairs, maintenance, or you're helping someone else out. People are always breaking down around the country, and I seem to be the go-to for many, many people. Very good, very good, very good. Find that if you stay on top of your maintenance and you keep records, whenever something goes wrong, it's nothing major. It's just small, simple, easy fixes. Let's go to the beach. Coconut time. Oh, yes. Check it out, some nice low coconuts. Oh, can't wait to have a nice green coconut. It's been a little while since I've seen a coconut tree, and I've run out quite many days ago. This one's pretty short. One section will do. Check it out, my homemade coconut pole. I've explained all about this in my last videos, even show how to make them. It's had a few upgrades since. I've had many close calls over the years. Collecting coconuts, whether you climb, whether you use a pole, it does come with its risks. Come on, Gary, get in there. Come on, get in the pole, that's it. Put the pin in the hole. Pin's in the hole. Let's get a coconut. Collecting coconuts is not rocket science, but I'll give you a few tips. I've tried everything over the years, and I find that just getting the coconut only and giving it a pull is the easiest way. I found that if you try and cut the stem, the stalk or anything like that, it's very hard, it's very time consuming. You're looking up, it can get quite tiring in your neck and your shoulders after a little period of time. It's better if you're not looking straight up at the sun as well. Also, you got to watch out for all the things that fall down. Little bits of dirt, dust and fragments, green ants. Sometimes your pole breaks and that falls down and hits you in the head. Very dangerous. And also the coconuts. Yo! Haha! That's the sound I want to hear. So you don't want them too young. Also, the younger ones aren't as sweet. They haven't developed the sugars yet. This one, I would say, should be sweet. It's very full, but there's only one way to find out. Let's crack her open. Got my trusty old Silky. People have been asking me a lot lately, what size Silky do you use? This is 180 millimeter blade length. You can get them longer and shorter. I find that's what I started with. It works good. I don't want it too long and too heavy, because sometimes I'll be traveling out remote on foot and with a backpack. So I don't really want to be carrying really heavy knives and equipment with me. A lot of my older videos have a lot of coconut related content. Some of my videos even show how to make coconut products, from milk to oil, and even coconut protein balls. All right, let's try it out. Just on the borderline of being sweet and not sweet. Not bad at all, Gary. Give me the green coconut, please. Bombs away. One down. Let's go for that one. Yo, two. Very good. Come on, Mr. Coconut. Give me the coconut. Yo, got it. We got the coconuts. There's plenty more small coconuts on there developing at the moment. Always leave them on. There's no point bringing them down. They're not ready yet. You're not going to get much drink or any food out of them. And there's a good chance, because the nut inside hasn't formed, when they hit the ground, they'll probably just split open, depending on the height of the tree and the surface, how hard it is. Take some dry ones too. Make some milk for my drinks. I love making my own milk. I don't buy milk anymore, not when I'm in coconut country. Let's see if we can find a couple more. Oh, yep. Yep, it's got liquid in it. Hasn't sprouted. I even smell the stem as well, because sometimes it's been down in the ocean or whatever and it's opened up from that end. It's actually leaked out and water's gone in there instead. And you can usually save yourself and save a lot of time, because dehusking these takes a little bit of energy, by giving it a whiff to see if there's a bad smell. Oh, here's one that's sprouted. I'm not going to take that because it's sprouted and it's died, which probably means, so once it's sprouted, it means that the nut itself has opened up via a little hole at the top and the sprout has grown out of there. If that's dead, then guaranteed the inside will be moldy. Oh yep, I'm going to grab a few of those as well. Coconut paradise here, with heaps of coconuts growing. Oh my God, look at them all. This is exactly what I love to see. Coconuts sprouting. Don't forget, coconuts are a seed. So when the conditions are right, they have enough water, enough shade, and they don't get washed away by, tides, rivers and so on. They sprout. I reckon a lot of water would probably pool up here in the wet season, and look what's happened. Absolute paradise. What if we get a little feed? I wouldn't mind a coconut that is just sprouted with a hard inside. Would be perfect if we're in luck. Can't seem to find a sprouted coconut, but I can see some other bush tucker that I can have a little snack with. Oh yeah. This right here kind of looks like a really large pineapple tree, but it's not a pineapple, that's for sure. This is a young pandanus palm, which has just started to grow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be really careful, because the leaves on this pandanus are serrated with little barbs and hooks. They're quite sharp. I'm going to be really careful. Oh, already got myself. And I'm going to grab the very center. All right, give that a good yank. We'll pull it out. And there we have it. There's a new growth of a pandanus palm. And no bugs on there. Can actually eat that. The very bottom part only, a new growth. That white part there is a vegetable. And it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste like much as you expect. You get a few of those, and keep you going. Exactly what I need right now. There's some big ones growing up there, pandanus. Pretty easy to find pandanus up here, top end of Australia, absolutely everywhere. And there are several different species. Very, very easy to get a quick snack with no preparation needed. Time to go fishing. Let's do it. Back to Gypsy Van. It is my favourite time of day. Fishing time. Haha. Oh yeah, not bad, Gary. A little bit windy. Oh, and we're gonna get to my fishing stuff. With all these coconuts. Yep, I went all out and I got heaps. All right, first things first, move the coconuts. The most hardest part, living in a van. Not enough space, especially when you're a nutcase when it comes to coconuts and you just keep collecting them. Well, we're just gonna have to drink a couple right now, I reckon. All right, little bag, a few lures, knife, one rod, let's go. But first, we must have a coconut. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, squirter. Good jelly. It's really hot out here. The perfect coconut sweetness. Film with jelly I can eat afterwards. There's all the bait. They're all here in this protected little bay, hiding amongst the rocks. Perfect. One popper going out. Hopefully we get like rock cod. I've got a rock cod on the popper before. Little shark just came in then. Little black tip. Oh yeah, just seen a little bust up near the mangroves. Let's get over there ASAP. Just over there somewhere. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on, mate, fish on. What we got here? We got something. Keep it up high, so many rocks here, Gary. Oh, ha, Queenie, we got something. We got ourselves a queen fish, Gary. One beautiful little queen fish. Look at him, AKA skinny. All throughout the top end of Australia, pelagic species, very, very fast, extremely fast fish. That's why they're so skinny, so they can move in very crazy directions. And they get pretty big too. I've caught them up around a metre. I've eaten heaps of them. They're great to eat. This one, he's under 50 centimetres, I'd say. Got my measuring tape right now. I think he's under 50. Gotta be 50. Oh, we're close. We're close, Gary. 47 centimetres. Now chuck him back. Going back in the water. Oh, mate. Go on, get out of here. Yeah, you're going the wrong way, mate. You're going the wrong way, Gary. Let me give you a hand. You have to catch you again. That's the way. You see it that way. I caught a fish, but it's too small. Well, I knew they were busting up over here over something. That was on this little weedless prawn. And it's almost completely wrecked after that. Oh, yep. Let's have a quick little snack. A few of these bad boys. Let's head back to Gypsy Van, have a quick break. I need another coconut. Karate chop! It's a good bit of food right there. A couple of these and I'll be ready to keep fishing. Oh yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. So good. Oh, feel blessed right now. Just need a fish to finish off this beautiful day. Oh, another beautiful jelly coconut. Oh, it's got good flesh in there. Might move a bit closer to the fishing spot so I can use all of my gear. See, I don't have any other option. It's either catch a fish or eat not very well tonight, which is not a good idea. Because as soon as you start not eating well, you start to become weak. You start to lose weight and muscle and lose your marbles, which is not good. We don't want to lose our marbles. I know. There's a lot of live mullet here. I could probably cast net some live mullet in the shallows and then retrieve the net by going in, because there's a lot of rocks here that will get stuck a bit. Get some water in the bucket. See if I get some live mullet. They're basically going to guarantee me to catch something good for dinner, because the baits here, I only really fish at spots where there's live bait swimming around. Over there's no live bait. I'm not going to fish there. There's no point. The conditions here are good. It's flat. The other fish will be hanging out here, waiting to ambush the live mullet. All I need is the mullet. They don't need to be big. I'm just happy with really small ones. Really small ones are good. Bite size, any fish will take them. Whether it's a queenfish, barramundi, rock cod, trevally. Oh, this is going to be so easy. Oh man, there's hundreds in here. Oh, unbelievable. Oh, more mullet than I need. I need heaps of them to jump out and survive because there's too many in here. So I let all these ones go back in the water because there's way too many. Wow, some big ones in there too. Come on guys, go back in the water. There's so much mullet in here, look at them all. Big ones, little ones. Oh, way too many. Way too many mullets. Come on guys, swim back. There's good sized ones in there too. If I've got 20, that's plenty. You know, the more there is, the more oxygen you need, the more likely they are to die. Suffocating here, so I've got to get an aerator on, which I've got right here next to me. On a hot day like today, the water temperature in the bucket will go up very rapidly, which means they'll die as well. There's my lid. There's my aerator. Don't do this to me now, Gary. Come on. All right, let's float one out there. Come on, Gary. Nothing will be able to pass that up. Swimming out there near the surface. They'll come up and I'll take that. Try to pull it down the rock. Oh, got him. Got him. Got him. In the shallows, probably a shark. Oh, that's alright. As long as he's not too big. No, not a shark. It's a very good feed. Yeah, Gary. Yes! Win to the people. We got a rock cod. What an excellent fish. These guys are hide out in the rocks, and then when they come up to grab their prey, they grab it, pull down the rocks. Usually they break you off or snag you if you're not quick enough. And he was in the absolute shallows then. Really good fish. Oh yeah, really happy with that. Oh. Fish on, fish on. Fish on, what is it? He's jumping out. He's jumping out. What is this? I got something. Oh, what is he? He's a cute little shark, mate. Got ya. Haha. Let's get out of the water in case a croc comes along to see what the commotion is. Not a bad little black tip reef shark. I've eaten heaps of these in my day. They're alright, not bad. But honestly, I think I'm just going to chuck him back. I can always catch another fish tomorrow if I really need to. I'm not that desperate. Plus I've got a really good feed for tonight already. Alright buddy. I'll just grab them by the gills, that way they can't turn around and bite you. Are you going to come back and bite me, are you? Don't bite my feet. Don't bite my feet. Here you go, have a mullet. Here you go, have a feed. Have a good feed. Little, little sharky shark. Go on, get out of here, little Gary. Get out of here. Get back in the deep water. Oh, you're gonna get stuck there, Gary. Look at it, he's gonna get stuck. Swim away, little fellas. This is an excellent eating fish. Oh, I rate these. I'm going to fill this up. This is one of those fish that you just get it, fill it up, chuck it in the fry pan, fry it up, and that's it. Oh, yep. All the way to the tail. That's how you do it, Gary. All the way to the tail. Boom. Wind those bones. Oh, yeah, don't waste any, man. Would be nice if that queenfish was legal size as well. Could have made some nummus. Not a bad fillet, Gary. Not bad at all. 2 beautiful fillets. Yeehaw. La-dee-dee-da-dee-da. Very good. What's for dinner tonight? We're gonna have some rock cod with some rice. Washing the rice. Might just have dinner here, why not? Beautiful view of the sun. To be honest, I can't wait for the sun to go down. Just so it's a little bit cooler and I don't have to squint. And it probably doesn't help that my hat has a big hole in the top of it. Thank you, clouds, for blocking the sun just a little bit. Bloody beautiful. Oh yeah, Gary. Oh, it feels so good. I don't know if these are shorts or just a rag these days. Reborn. And there it is, you Garys. One fillet of rock cod, a little bit of buckwheat flour. I'm just going to give it a coat because I'm feeling extra fancy today. I like to use a good quality organic buckwheat flour. Oh yeah, mate. 100 degrees is what we wanted at. But wait, it gets even better. The secret ingredient. My very own homemade, out in the bush a few videos ago, if you want to see it. My very own coconut oil. Don't spill it, Mick. Don't spill it. Wow. I've cut that fish into 2 pieces. Yep, let's get it on. Let's get it on, Gary. Just like that. Now, earlier today, you saw me munching on something I picked up off the ground. Down here, right next to my van, growing all along the shoreline here. There is a very interesting little shrub. It's called sea purslane. There it is. It can be green or red, and it has these tiny little pink flowers growing. You can literally just pick it and eat it just like that. It tastes salty. It's a succulent little vegetable. It's not bad. Captain Cook ate it when he sailed up the Endeavour River. And sea purslane grows throughout the top end of Australia. Also, most of the east coast and about half of the west coast. Usually on the shoreline and in mud flats along beaches. All right, let's pick a few of these bad boys. Some nice juicy ones to go with my dinner. Ta-da! Vegetables ready. Fish is ready. Yeah. Wow, Gary, look at that. Bit of salt. And there we have it, just in time for the sunset. My very own freshly caught rock cod with rice and sea purslane is a little vegetable sourced straight from the ground out here on the ocean rocks. So good, that cod. I'm really glad that I got that and not the queenfish, although queenfish is still good. This is way better, Gary. Like to thank everyone for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. To some, this would be called an adventure. For me, honestly, it's just another day in my life doing what I do every single day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you like what I'm doing, make sure you give me a subscribe, comment and a like. Also, if anyone needs to reach out to me for any reason at all, if you want to say g'day, or even if you want to book in a phone call with me, my Instagram at Bushman Mick, you can reach me there. Otherwise, I've also got my email address on the homepage of my YouTube account. Haha, a few flies around. Thanks for watching, you legends. See you next week. Over and out.